Hey guys, what's up? How you doing? In today's video we have the best of 2023 so far. Exciting video, flawless makeup look and makeup application. I'm gonna be sharing my favorite top 1 or 2 products in each category, and then we'll just get a little chatty on best of 2023. This is the first time passing by MCG. I love to talk about high-end luxury makeup. If you love that kind of content, click down there where it says subscribe, and also go to my other socials for just a little bit more beauty. And without further ado, let's begin. Alright friends, best of the year so far in makeup. There is so much to cover, but truly you guys, I just tried to pick 1 or 2 things from each category because, as you can imagine, it's a lot. We're gonna begin with prepping our skin, and this is a beautiful serum. This is by Married Beauty Whoop. It always splashes on me, you have to be careful. This guy has different kinds of hyaluronic acid. I believe there is 4 in here. It does not feel greasy or heavy on your skin. If you have dry skin, you do more than, I think, 2 pumps or 3. If you have combination like me, you should do 1 or something like that. They tell you how much to use. I did a lot because I had microneedling done on myself over on the weekend. So my skin needs all the hydration that it can get. Starting very strong with my favorite. He is always glued to my vanity. Every time I sit, I put that, and then I'll do whatever I want to do next. But yeah, that's such a beautiful serum. Let's talk about prepping our skin, because primers are not to be skipped. I love primers, and this year I discovered this one by CALIRAY, and it's been my favorite. This was a recommendation by my best friend. This is So Blonde Blur Primer by CALIRAY. Love this. I feel like this really perfects my skin. It really blurs everything. The finish is like perfect for my combination skin. Like, look, it truly hides like the shine, all the shine from that Married Beauty serum. It pretty much just like seals it in, and it's just like so good. This never makes me look dry, you know, even if I'm having a flaky kind of day. This is such a beautiful primer. If you are looking for something extra blurring, highly recommend. When it comes to base, this is the one that I want to give a shout out to. I have loved this Hourglass foundation a ton, and also my Guerlain. So those are my 2 picks. Guerlain foundation. Today I just wanted to be a little bit more concealed, and so that's why I went with this. But usually I interchange Guerlain and Hourglass. This has a beautiful soft matte finish. It really has an amazing coverage. It conceals every single of my sinks, which I need, and it lasts all day on me. It does not look creepy over my flaky skin. It's just a very good foundation overall. This is looking a little light because it is. I purchased it during winter time, and so it's just half a shade off, but it's okay. As soon as we apply our next product, it'll be all good. This just looks the best. Like, it truly has a beautiful filtery effect, but it looks like skin, but like your best skin ever. It's so good. All right, moving on. We have 1 more to go before we can fix this shade situation, but NATASHA DENONA released her concealer, and it took all my other concealers out of rotation. Like, I'm not even kidding. I haven't put this guy down. And I could have correct because I've been enjoying Huda Beauty's corrector lately a ton, but I didn't want to add another product to this video. I want to keep it to products that I've tried at least a month or so. And NATASHA is just so good. It has a beautiful, beautiful coverage. It is packed with skincare ingredients, which who doesn't love that for the under eyes? And it just has the best coverage ever. You could come into trouble if you are going to build up the coverage, so I don't suggest that. I suggest a light, you know, light layer, even though it may not seem like I applied light layer, but look, like everything is concealed, girl. And when it is like this, I like to right away set it. My favorite powder this year has been the Givenchy rose powder. I didn't think I could pull off a rosy powder, but turns out I could. And I know I'm going to get questions on One Size Ultra Pink. It is right next to this. It's right here. I love it. Absolutely love it. If you are wondering between the two, I decided to stick with the Givenchy because it just looks a little bit more natural. So One Size is so blurring that it can make it look like a filter, and also is best for all your skins. Because I'm having all this dryness, I don't like to apply this guy when I have a dry kind of day. Givenchy is just good for any skin type, like any skin issue, it'll be good. So that's why. Our bronzing moment, Rare Beauty stick. This is gorgeous. I love this shade. It is so neutral. I love this shade so much. This is in the shade Good Energy. This blends like a dream. It really sculpts, you know, my face. I don't like to set, so I didn't set. I only set at the middle of my face, as you saw. I don't like, this does not go well with a set base because it just starts to look a little patchy. So I try to be very careful. So I apply this when I don't have powder. And this is so beautiful. So beautiful. Look at that. It is perfection to me. It applies so easy. Like on the nose, it's okay because it's just a little bit. But if you've set your cheek area and then you go with the Rare, you have to be careful. I also need to give a very honorable mention to LYS stick. This one is in the shade Harmony. This is gorgeous. I mean, I already have, but this is also a beautiful shade. It is also a beautiful and creamy formula. It's so good, you guys, so good. So you can't go wrong with either of them. To be honest, either of them I highly recommend. So I'm just gonna apply. Now to set our bronzers, we are going to talk about these two. These are my favorite bronzers of this year. NARS is beautiful. It has such a beautiful blurring formula. It is talc free, which I also like when I'm super congested. I'm looking for, you know, talc free powders, and this is really good. And then HERMES. HERMES, they never fail. HERMES has a beautiful powder formula that I just adore. So we are going to be using HERMES today to set. Look, it has, I know you can't really see the color because we have the other contour underneath, but trust me, it looks beautiful. If you wanted to see reviews, you know, I already have that up. So I'll bring just a little bit like this, and then we're looking flawless flawless, like there's no tomorrow. This is in the shade Sahara. Now blush, and girl, there's so many blushes that is so overwhelming, but I had to pick, right? My favorite cream, hands down, is it has to be Mario's. Mario's has such a beautiful cream formula. This just blends, it packs, it's just gorgeous. It looks like skin, glowy and beautiful. It lasts all day on your complexion. These are amazing. I love Just Peachy, and I also love Perfect Pink. Blush. We have 3 House Labs. We have Dior in Coral, and then we have Valentino in the shade 10. Guys, these are so good, not to mention, like, we need to talk about this. Like, look, this is my favorite shade of blush. Gorgeous berry shade. I wonder if I should layer things. I think I should. So I'm gonna do a little bit of Makeup by Mario in the pink shade, Perfect Pink, and then this, by the way, does not lift up your face. It just applies so good, and it's beautiful. And look at that. Yeah, so beautiful. But of course, if you have issues with your blush disappearing, you want to set that blush. Bottom line, my blushes really don't disappear on me. That's something good about me. That's like my trade. So I don't really battle with my blush disappearing, but we want to set them today. House Labs. This is beautiful, and I believe this shade is limited edition, which I don't know why they made it that way, but this truly gives me FOMO, and it makes me want to buy a backup. This is in the shade Lavender Blonde. This is blurring and beautiful, like House Labs. And I'm looking blushy, girl, but I am looking beautiful. Like, the base is basing, I tell you. Now, I did not set the rest of my face, but I like to do that because I really don't like my base moving too much. So just a light dusting like so, but I don't want to touch my cheek area, so I'll leave it. And then let's do our brows, because yeah, it's necessary, and I always forget my brows. Like, I don't know why I always leave them for last. Some people do them first. Are you a first brow kind of gal? I don't know, I forget them. So just setting them with a little bit of that Givenchy powder. And then we are going to apply Rare Beauty's brow pencil, and this is my favorite. I know I said we only want products for over a month or so, but this is taking over every single other of my brow products. Because of the price, it just can't be beat. Like, I was obsessed with Victoria Beckham's brow product. I use that every single day. But girl, it gets pricey. So Rare released this guy, and it's just good to me. So let me just do this quick without talking, because then I end up with like very bold brows, which is not usually what I want to do. For some reason, I feel like this has become more pigmented. I don't know, like when I reviewed it, it was not as pigmented as this. Like, I talked about that, and like Victoria Beckham's Baby Blade was just more pigmented, which again, that's my favorite brow product of this year. But because of the price, I cannot justify it to buy it ever again. This is it. This one is in the shade Cool Brown. To set my brows, I've been doing this. Who am I? Like, I've never thought that I would. I hate that it's so big. I hate that it takes up like my vanity and it bothers me, but it is good. So I take a little bit, then I rub this spoolie. Brows will not leave your face. When I apply this guy, I gotta wash my face, guys. My brows feel like when I'm passing my hands, it's like, whoa, brows, they're put. It's good. Actually, I don't mind that they're stiff a bit. I don't mind them. Like, I don't want them going anywhere, right? So might as well just good, right? Let's actually set our base, and I always set my base with Charlotte's setting spray. Like, this is done. But this is one that I really like for summer. And the thing with this setting spray, actually, I don't think you can take me seriously like this. Hold on. So now, the thing with this setting spray, and it happened to me, so I have to talk about this, it's important. You have to apply enough product. If you don't get your face very, very wet and almost damped with the spray, it will not work. Before I was trying like the spray, like the first few times, I spray like, you know, just one or two, whatever. No, you have to really spray your face, and then the magic happens. Like, this starts to like set your base. You feel a little bit of a stretchy feel, which is not too bad. If it's going to let my makeup be there flawless all day, I'm here for it. It doesn't last too long, but I mean, the tingly, like the stretchy feeling, it's not too long. I don't mind. And you know, after that, you're just going to have very, very flawless and put base. So that's why I wanted to talk about that. I think I will continue to buy. I will continue to repurchase. It also has skincare and ingredients, which I appreciate. It has bakuchiol and some other things which I need for my acne and texture. So yeah, this is good. These are my two highlighters. Favorites of the whole year. Flaunt by Rare. I'm sure you're not surprised because I'm always raving about her. She's good. So good. But then CHANTECAILLE released this one in the shade Stella. And this is the one that we are going to be applying today. This is part of their summer collection. And look, girl. It is, whew, I applied too much. It is so soft. Like, the formula is so soft. It will not emphasize texture. It will look even like a little softening, you know, to your texture. I like to apply with a fan brush like this. That's my favorite. And then if I want to get very, very precise, just right there, I would do that, girl. This is so good. It's so good. So underrated. Yeah. Backing up a bit, I skipped the NATASHA Skin Tint. Hello, I can't. This is beautiful. It has such a beautiful coverage. I did a full day or two of wearing this guy. Check that out. This is stunning. I love this skin tint. But again, today I just wanted to be extra glamorous and flawless, so I went with the Hourglass. But if you're looking for a beautiful foundation, as I mentioned, this is it. Beautiful skin tint with a medium to full coverage. This is it. When it comes to eyes, I've been very basic all year round, I feel like, but this was a very exciting release for me. It was beautiful. I haven't been excited for a palette in a minute, and these colors really caught my name and my attention. I love the pinks, I love the purples, so this was beautiful. Yucca palette, I mean, I know it isn't everyone's cup of tea. It is beautiful. I love the colors in here. I love the greens, I love the maroons. I love this palette. Very fun. Like, these shades are fun. Everything about Yucca I really like. I know it's like, again, not everyone's cup of tea. So today we are going to just doing a very simple makeup with Pat's little palette. I feel like I want to just apply the pink all over my lid for a very simple look. I decided to pick up a little brush because this actually picks up nicer with the brush. I feel like the finger didn't transfer as much pigment as the brush does, and this little guy by Sonia is very good. Or really any synthetic brush like this one by MAC. I switched to this one because it's a little bigger, and I know I've been talking for a while, so yeah, let's speed up this process. Take a shade, just a little bit down in your lower lash, and that's it. I don't even want to apply it in my outer V or anything. I just want that pink with loads of mascara. I actually want a little wing, and so we are going to do that with my favorite brown eyeliner, which is this one. This one is by One Size, and this is in the shade Bastille Brown. It's so easy to do. Like there, it's done. And then the shade is also very perfect and natural. I feel like all year I've been doing this, like brown liner, brown wing, and then loads of mascara. That's like my look with this specific pen. And then mascara. Fenty Beauty really takes it. She takes the mascara game because these are hella thick, like her name, mascara name. Like, girl, these, I'm not even kidding, it's so good. The only problem with this is, first off, it lasts, so to take off is a little bit of a pain. So always go with, you know, double cleanse and like the oil base, whatever, to really break down that mascara so you're not hurting your lashes. But like, look, they even touch like my lid because this mascara is so both a lightening and volumizing. Also, I'll clean up that in a minute. Also, you need to make sure that you set your under eyes really well, because if I didn't set my under eyes, it tends to smudge a bit sometimes. I'm going to apply a little Esam liner, which also are very good. These Esam liners are so good. They come in multiple colors. I really like the brown. Okay, that's it. And I think that's it for the eyes and everything. Last but not least, lips. And there's so many lips. There's so many lip things that we can talk about today. I really like these ones by Charlotte, which are her newest. I like it because it gives that blurring effect to the lips without drying out your lips, which of course we'll appreciate. I love that blurring effect that some lipsticks have. I have some from Givenchy, which are the Rouge. Those are beautiful blurring. Also like Hermes and their pricey lip balms. They also give that blurred out effect. And this lip does that too. Also, Rare Beauty has her cream lipsticks, which are also my favorites, and I feel like they're a dupe for this one by Charlotte. I talked about that. Shores talking about this guy, and these are also so blurring to the lips. These are my favorite. She also has beautiful colors in these ones. This is in the shade Kindness. I got questions about this shade in my previous video. This that I'm wearing is Rose Blur. I also love Pillow Talk, but I decided to go with the brightest today. These last decent on the lips. They're not extremely long wearing, but they're decent. They're comfy, as I said, on the lips, and I love that blurred out effect that they give. Last but not least, our Makeup Forever buffing powder, and I need to talk about this last because we're gonna apply it right now. This is in the shade 10, and girl, if you want to be blur, if you have texture, this is for you. You want to take a brush, any buffing brush that you like. I believe Makeup Forever uses a longer brush, you know, like the one that I use to set, something like this. But I like this one by Sonia to buff. And then I like to apply it like this. It really does something good for your makeup. It diffuses pores. It diffuses harsh lines. Like if you really get to blend in, this powder makes you a walking filter. I was stopped at Whole Renfrew the other day by one of the associates, and she's like, girl, stop right there. What's on your face? And I remember I was wearing Hourglass foundation and this powder. I attribute it to this powder, or maybe a mix, but yeah, this is beautiful. I love finishing powders like this. This has a little bit of a tint, but not too much. It's just perfect. I mean, we use Givenchy's powder, which is also extra blurring, but this has a healthy dew and glow. Full review on this, of course, if you are interested. But yeah, this shade 10 is perfect for my medium tan complexion. Alright guys, that's gonna do for today's video. These were good products. Like, these are some good products. Like, look at my base. Girl, don't come too close because yeah, it's so flawless. I love the finished look. My base looks absolutely flawless and beautiful. So that's going to be it for today's video. If you're still here, you're a keeper. Thank you for watching. Remember, everything will be linked below for your convenience if you're interested in shopping. It helps me and my channel to continue to bring content for you, so I do appreciate it in advance. Let me know, friends, have you tried any of these products? What are your holy grails that you've tried this year? Let's get chatty in the comments. I need to know your faves. I know you all are beauty addicts like me, and I know you have some very good recommendations because every time you drop one, I know it's good. So friends, that's it. Again, share, like, do not forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'm gonna catch you in my next one. Love you. Bye.